Thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. There's always something special about snowfall at the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field. And this isn't even going to be close, partner. The opening kickoff fails to reach the landing zone, so they're going to have to defend from the 40 to begin this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Dobbins gets it off the option. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. 3rd down run by Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Running it again with Dobbins. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's a catch for Hayden Hurst. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Dobbins goes up and over for the touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Set, cut.
Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock.
Okay,
Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Set. Ready, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Striker, 3-3.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Shotgun now for Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Packers.
Come on, set. Drill green. Ready.
Jacobs running behind center. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here we go, set. Hut, hut. Set.
Love from the gun. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Chargers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. A timely interception for them there, partner. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3, maybe 6.
That QB wanted that throw back the minute it left his fingertips. You know, Peyton Manning would say, once that ball's gone, that check has been signed. And he wanted to rip that check up, and he knew it. Defense makes him pay.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st and 10, Herbert. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
He finds McConkey. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Hey, cancel. 5-9. Set.
1st and 10, here's Herbert. Gets this to McConkey. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Chased out, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
He completes it in traffic. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Jaden Reed to return this. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Set, hut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Blaster, stay. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Ready.
Throwing his love on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And that run's fairly uneventful. Only a small gain near the 22. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On third down, Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's complete to Dobbins. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Going for the first with Dobbins. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chargers will have a first. So we're through 3 here. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Set. Go.
Now Herbert to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Working quickly here. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Line.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, ram.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Escapes a defender. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This one is up and good. And the Chargers take a 3-possession lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Nixon now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop the hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked by Alohi Gilman. And the Chargers are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Palmer motioning right. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's tackled for a short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Chargers can rest easy with a 3-score lead. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
12.
Going with Dobbins here. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Carry here for Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running this with Dobbins. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers see the return go out of bounds, and that is how this game's going to end. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And these guys don't normally have to deal with the wintry weather when they take the field, but they adapted marvelously to these adverse conditions and get to take a win home now to their much warmer temperatures. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Green Bay.